going to be born right in slavery, just like how we were born right in slavery. And we're still in slavery, man. We're still in slavery right now. Just because you can get in your car and drive down the highway does not mean you're not in slavery, you know? And the slavery that we're in right now is worse than the slavery we were in back during the time of, you know, the 1800s as such. The slavery is worse because now you don't even know who you are, you know? Another thing, too, you got all these different contracts that make you a slave. And if you go out of those contracts, if you get too uppity, you're liable to get arrested, man, and thrown in jail. All right? So we're still in slavery right now.
The proof on that is all contract. To piggyback on what you're saying, your driver's license. If you talk about, look, I'm going to get in the car and drive. I don't have to get it. I don't give a damn about my driver. The cop going to arrest you. Taxes, right? They say if you don't pay taxes, the IRS, they'll lock you up. Child support. They'll lock you up.
Man, show you that this one world order, and that's a lesson right there. This one world order is coming into play. Now you got states that will actually call other states and say, hey, you know, in this state, this guy's license is suspended. Yeah. They're doing that now.
They have already done it.
All right. So you niggas that think, well, okay, I can't drive in Georgia, but I can drive in New York. There's gonna come a time you won't be able to drive nowhere. So they slowly but surely closing those doors, man. Closing, you know, bringing that prison slowly but surely until they straight up grab you up and put a chip and threaten you to take that chip. And if you don't take it, they pretty much get rid of you. That's what it's coming to, man. That's your so-called New World Order, which is what Esau wants to bring. So you niggas, you gonna get your wake-up call, man. Talking about you ain't in slavery. Nah, nigga, I ain't in slavery. What you talking about, nigga? I ain't in slavery. You're going to get your wake-up call, man. You know? You're going to get it.
Hey, shit, speaking of the child support and all that, and alimony, you marry a woman and you break up, and you got to pay her money. Now they got a thing called palimony. They call it palimony. I heard about it a few months back. If you were a woman for a certain amount of years, and y'all ain't married, though, you're not legally married, and you break up with her, they're trying to make it where you still got to pay the woman some kind of money. Palimony. That's the, yeah, it's actually a case. I heard it on the radio. It's actually a case. Some Edomite was with this woman, and but they said, look, I'm not married to her. Why I got to pay alimony? They ain't have no kids together or nothing like that. But the judge, look, you got to pay her money because you had her used to a certain type of lifestyle. This, that, and the other. And they call it because the fact that they weren't legally married, they call it palimony.
Yeah, your children, they can take your children.
Yeah, they can come take your kids whenever they get ready. Okay, a Social Security card, the fact that you got to have, you don't have one of those, you can't survive out here. Well, really, it's against the law.
Well, ultimately, they're going back to the word chip, the microchip, the mark of the beast, which none of these guys. Does any of them follow the mark of the beast being a chip? No, Nate doesn't. General Yohana doesn't, you know. And they'll go into a frenzy to say how stupid you are for believing that, following conspiracy nuts. That's why Nate did that thing, man. He said, man, it's hard. Them guys keep going into that chip thing. I got to, they gave me a call. They told me I got to counteract that, man. I got to counteract that thing. And they'll go into that nut frenzy, and these guys are laughing, not knowing that they're being deceived by this guy. Hey, Nate ain't nothing but a Judas goat, man.
That's yeah.
Hey, General Yohana ain't nothing but a Judas goat, man. That's it. And then Sarnetta found out that he's a bullshit artist, man. Because the thing was they led people to believe that Yohana was going to go up against Dr. Ali Muhammad, right? But then it turned out to be, well, Sarnetta said, well, no, I got it all wrong, you know. Yeah, he had to correct them. But the thing is, they made it seem, because Yohana could have said that, no, I'm not, this guy's going up against him. But then now they had to weigh in, right, with the other guy under Yohana. And now I don't even think they're going to have the debate because they ain't speaking about it. Maybe they're going to have it, I don't know. But I know one thing, Yohana making money off of that shit. He ain't going to have his men debating if there ain't no money behind that, man, to get some rights or something to make some money.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what that's all about. Hey, we ain't gonna debate them guys. Well, we tell them, look, you know where we at? We ain't running. We right on 34th and 7th. You can come down there and you can debate us down there, but it ain't going to turn into nothing because there's nothing that you can say to make us believe otherwise. And then at the end of the day, no matter what we say, you ain't going to believe us. So what's the whole point?
Yeah, what's the point? And then they offered us money and we turned it down. So that shows you right there, you brothers out there, we're not about money, man. First of all, they're going to do away with that Federal Reserve note, man.
They show you that in them movies.
All right? Yeah, it's countless movies. I Am Legend. They showed there's a scene where there was piles of Federal Reserve notes all over the ground, over the floor, man.
The movie, The Road.
The Road.
Yep.
The Road. So, but hey, I have a scripture. This is the book of Baruch 3:8, proving we're still in slavery. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse," and we're still under them curses. You got certain Israelites that'll tell you we're not under them curses anymore. Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah, Prophet 6:13 said that.
Yeah,
we're not under the curses. That nigga, we still under the curses. The white man walking around. You go through a damn red light or a stop sign or hit some old cracker woman and see if you ain't under the curses no more.
Where thou hast scattered us for reproach. Well, you don't even see Prophet 6:13 anymore. He was for a while he was trying to be our nemesis. And where is he? All right. So Isaiah, man, just like the scriptures say, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Just enjoy a little moment, man. Because after that there will be no more. All right. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, child support, all right, taxes. When you get your pay, the government already chopped your check. They already got their share. All right. Then the state. All right. The Social Security. FICA. All right. That nigga named FICA. He done housed your check, all right? So you going to tell me this scripture don't apply to us?
But when you pay all them taxes, you go to buy something, you got to pay taxes on that. Yeah. You get a car, you got to pay taxes. So this system is a feudal system. And the reason why you don't know that because the one that governs you haven't told you that. He'll tell you what. He'll tell you that this is the kingdom of heaven. We're in the kingdom of heaven now. Right. And you niggas will actually start believing that bullshit, man.
Right. Yeah, America, land of the free and home of the brave. That's bullshit, man. It ain't nothing free. And then so-called Americans ain't brave no more. But anyway, going back to scripture, it says, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. So that's the main reason why we're here in America suffering is because of the wickedness of our forefathers who departed from the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And even today, you Israelites, you tribes, you have departed from the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because you're calling them all kind of names except his name, which is Yahweh, and his son's name, which is Yahushai.
Can I say something real quick? Don't you was talking about your paycheck and all that, so state, federal taxes, Social Security. You don't see that money because you may not live. Then supposedly Social Security is for when you old, right? When you old and you retire, when you 80 years old nowadays, because you got motherfuckers, man, that's in their 70s still working, man. Still working, man. You can't even retire. You know what I'm saying? That was shit. What a guy I work for. I work for a guy. Older brother, Gadite brother, he owns his own business. Some of the elders there know him. He owns his own business, right? I got to work with him tomorrow. He got a house down in North Carolina and whatnot, a nice big house and stuff like that. He wants to retire. I believe he's 72 or 73. 72 or 73. And he's like, man, I can't retire, man. He's like, I just want to, man, I'm tired of this shit. I want to just close this thing down and go live in my house and hunt. But he can't do it. He can't retire. So he's like in his early 70s. He has all kind of infirmities. He's still got to work. And he's the business owner. And my father still works. He's 86. Look at that, 86. So what is an 86-year-old man or a 70-something-year-old man? Man, this kingdom is wicked, man. Yeah. And you guys, man, want to stay here, man.
Yep, that's right.
You guys want to, you rejoice in that shit. Like that big fucking rockhead, bubblegum head, Baloo, man. You enjoy working and being a slave, man.
He's a coon.
Yeah. Like you was on the phone with Isaiah. You said it with but you full of shit, Baloo. You like, but okay, when they had the first phone conversation with Isaiah, when they was getting ready to hang up the phone, brother, shalom, call me back, we gotta keep in touch, brother. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, I gotta go head down to the plantation. Baloo. Plantation. You don't look at that as being a plantation.